The premise of this game, as I mentioned before, but now you're going to see it for real life, as my daughter used to say when she was about 4. You're going to see is that Boots has given me a true fact about himself, and I have written down a made-up fact. Okay, and I have both those facts on these bits of paper. I'm going to offer the bits of paper to Boots. He's going to take one of them. He's going to read it out, and we are not going to know if it's his true fact or his false fact. We ask him questions, we establish if he's lying or telling the truth, we vote, and then we forget all about it. No, we don't. We remember forever, Boots, because it's going to go viral. So here we go. Right. Drum roll in your heads, please. And Boots, take a bit of paper. Here we are. Whichever you wish. Are you sure? Okay. Right. So read, inwardly digest, and yes, when you're ready, when you feel. Read it out.
I once spent the night in a police station.
Right, well there we are. That's, you don't have to answer any more questions. I used to be a lawyer, so I probably would be very careful when you answer the questions. No. Now, does everybody have, the way this game works is we have to ask Boots questions, you see, to establish if he was lying or telling the truth when he made that claim. So does everybody have any questions for Boots? Otherwise the game ends here. Ah yes, wonderful, Cliff.
Were you ever a policeman?
No.
Okay, we've established that. Good. And there was another one here. Why?
It started off being, I was about 21 and I got a car and I was driving through Seaford. It started off with me being stopped by a traffic cop.
Oh, okay, a criminal. Any more questions?
Where did it go from there?
Well, what happened was that the rear light had gone out on the car, so he stopped me and then the usual checks.
Okay, the usual checks. Any more questions?
So why did you end up back at the police station?
Well, he kept saying to me, I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before, I'm sure I know your face, and I kept saying to him no, and I was getting a bit annoyed because I wanted to get home, it sort of escalated from there.
Escalated, okay. There was a question, yes, yeah.
Were you breathalyzed?
No.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, question?
Were punches thrown?
I felt like it, but no.
No punches, okay, no punches.
Which police station was it?
Which police station? Oh, specifics.
Well, I actually ended up going to Eastbourne Police Station.
Oh, okay. Questions, there's a question at the back.
Was there probable cause?
Probable cause?
There wasn't at first, but it might have been something that I said to him during the conversation.
Oh, okay. It's good. Yeah, here.
Were you charged?
Were you charged?
I didn't end up being charged, cautioned. In the end, I ended up being cautioned.
Oh, okay. One more question, and then yes.
So you were arrested?
Yeah, I was arrested under caution. Is that what they called it, Tim? It's
I can't say nothing. Yeah. I can't corroborate or deny your story. But yes, okay. Well, there are a lot of questions for Boots. So I think we've got enough information. Well, we've got some information. I don't know if we've got all the information. Right. So then, what we do is, as I put it to the vote. So, how many of you in this wonderful, fabulous Eastbournian Bavarian audience think that Boots was telling the truth? Hands up for if you think he was telling the truth. A good number. Yeah, and how many think he was lying? I think more people think you were telling the truth, Boots. I think more people think you're a criminal if they're not.
Thank you.
So I don't know what that says, but can you tell us, please, Boots? Were you lying or were you telling the truth?
I was lying.
You were lying! So there we go. Thank you very much. So Bruce Lacey, everybody. Lacey Bruce.